Hello, learners. Welcome to today's English class. In today's class, we're going to look at a topic titled Relative Clause. We're looking at a topic titled what? Relative clause. How we're using our who, whose, and whom in sentences. How to use your who, whose, and whom in sentences. It promises to be a fun and exciting class. Stay tuned and learn something new today. Now, what is a relative clause? A relative clause is a group of words that gives more information about a noun. A relative clause is a group of words that give more information about a noun. Now, when we talk about relative clause, we're talking about those sets of words that they help to give more information about the noun. And we know that a noun is the name of a person, animal, place, or what thing. So those sets of words that give more information about the noun in a sentence are what we call relative clause. It usually begins with who, whom, whose. Who, whom, whose. We have an example on the screen. The boy who is wearing a red shirt is my brother. You can see the underlined words then. Who is wearing a red shirt. That is the relative clause in that sentence. And you can see that it's giving more information about who, the boy. It's giving more information about the noun, the boy. So that's what relative clause is all about. It just helps to give more information about the noun, just like we saw there. The boy who is wearing a red shirt is my brother. Who is wearing a red shirt is the relative clause in that sentence, giving more information about what? The boy. Like I said, we're going to be learning how to use our who, whose, and whom. Now, how do we use our who? This is used to refer to people. We use who to refer to people. That is most times the subject of the sentence. You can see the examples on the screen. The girl who won the race is my friend. The girl who won the race is my friend. The underlying part, who won the race, is telling us about the girl, a person. Number two, I know the teacher who taught you. You can see the underlying part there, who taught you. It's giving us more information about the what? Teacher, who is the what? Subject of the sentence. So we use who to refer to people who are essentially the subject of the sentence. Now, the next one we're going to look at is using whose. Now, we use whose to show what? Possession. We use whose to show possession. You can see the examples on the screen. The man whose car broke down is waiting for help. The underlying part of that sentence is the relative clause. You can see that whose car broke down. This is trying to tell us who is the owner of the car. Now, when we talk about possession, we are talking about ownership. So the whose there is telling us the owner of the car. Number two example, the boy whose dog is barking lives next door. You can see that the underlying part of that sentence is whose, and it's telling us about who the owner of the dog is. The boy whose dog is barking lives next door. So I hope you now understand how to use whose. You use whose to show what? Possessions. That brings us now to using whom. Now, whom is used to refer to people when they are the object of the verb. When they are the object of the verb, not subject. Like your who now is for subject. Whom is for what? Object. Now, let's see some examples together. The lady whom you met yesterday is my aunt. Now, we are trying to refer to the object of which is the aunt. That's why whom is being used. You can see the relative clause there underlined on your screen. Who you met yesterday. So it's talking about the object of the sentence, and the aunt is the object of the sentence. Number two example, the boy whom the teacher praised was very happy. The boy whom the teacher praised was very happy. I'm talking about the object which is what? The boy. So when you are referring to people that are objects of a sentence, you make use of what? Whom. So I hope you now know how to make use of whom in our sentences. So I hope you enjoyed today's class, and I hope you know what relative clause is all about and how to identify them in a sentence. I hope you're now able to use your who, your whose, and your whom perfectly. Remember we said who is used to refer to people that are subject of the sentence. Whose is used to refer to possession, like ownership. Then we use our whom to refer to people that are the object of the sentence. So if you have any question, don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section. See you in our next class. Bye.